Hello guys, welcome to my channel. In this video, I will explain you about in this video I will explain you about relational operator in Python programming. In yesterday video, I explained you what is arithmetic operator, and what is addition and what is subtraction, what is multiplication and what is the division. I explained you all these in previous video. If you missed the previous video, you please go and check the previous video. Then you can understand what is the arithmetic operator. Coming to today's session, here I am discussing relational operator. Relational operator in Python. Relational operator which is used to compare the values. Which is used to compare the values, and relational operator, it will give output as a boolean value. Either it is true or false. Suppose if the after comparing the two values, if it is true means it will give output as a true, and after comparing the two values, if it is false means it will give output as a false. It will give output as a boolean values. In relational operators, we have one is greater than, we have greater than, we have greater than symbol, and we have less than symbol, we have less than symbol, and we have greater than or equal to symbol, greater than or equal symbol, greater than or equal symbol we have, and less than or equal to we have less than or equal less than or equal symbol we have, and we have double equal to operator, and we have double equal to, and we have double equal, and we have not equal, and not equal, and equal not equal we have not equal. Coming to relational operators, it is used to compare the values by using these symbols. By using these symbols, it is used to compare the two values, and it will give output as a boolean. For example, for example, if you take greater than, for example, if you take greater than, here I am taking a equal to 10. Here I am taking a equal to 10 and b equal to 5. Here I am comparing these two variables. Here I am comparing these two variables like a greater than or equal to b, a greater than or b. Here I am checking the conditions. Here I am comparing the values. After comparing the values, what it will give? See here, 10 greater than 5, right? 10 greater than 5. It is true or false? 10 greater than 5 is true or false? It is true. It will give output as a true. It will give output as a true. That I mentioned here. It will give output as a boolean. Boolean means what? It consists either it may be true, either it may be false. It will give true. This is the greater than symbol. Coming to coming to this is greater than symbol, and coming to less than symbol. For example, if I take a equal to 5, a equal to 5, and b equal to 10. Here I am comparing these two variables, either a less than or equal to b, a less than or less than b. Here a less than b means here 5 less than 10, 5 less than 10. 5 less than 10, it is right or wrong? It will show what output it will show here. Here 5 less than 10, it is true. It is true. It will give output as a true. For example, here the a value I replaced with 20 instead of 5. In this case, 20, 20 less than 10, 20 less than 10, it will give output as a false. It will give output as a false. This is the about less than and greater than. And coming to greater than or equal symbol, coming to greater than or equal, coming to greater than or equal, it is similar to the greater than, but it will also check the equal condition also. For example, if I take a equal to 10, a equal to 10 and b equal to 20, b equal to 5, if I take, here I am checking the two, here I am comparing the two values, a greater than equal to b, a greater than or equal to b, I am performing and comparing the values. Here 10 greater than or equal to b. Here a 10 greater than or equal to b means 10 greater than or equal to 5. It is right or wrong? It will show what output it will show here. In this case, it will show as true. It will show as true. Why? Because here we have greater than symbol and equal symbol. It will compare the two symbols. Either one symbol it is true, it will show true. Here 10 greater than 5, it will give true. For example, if I take a equal to 5 and b equal to 5, if I take a equal to 5 and b equal to 5, here it is comparing a greater than or equal to b. In this case, 5 greater than or equal to b. B means here 5. 5 greater than or equal to 5, it is true or false? It will true. It is true or false, guys? Here 5 greater than or equal to 5 means it will give output as a true. Why? Because the 5 is it is greater than or equal to, either it is satisfying either of two condition. In first case, it is greater than, it is not satisfying the greater than symbol, but it is satisfying the equal symbol. So the in this case also it will give output as a true. For example, if I replace this 6 here, a greater than or equal to b. Here a greater than or equal to b means 6 greater than or equal to b. B means 5 here. It will, what it will show here? It will also show output as a true. It will show output as a true. This is about greater than, less than, and greater than or equal to. Coming to less than or equal to, coming to less than or equal to, here I am taking a equal to 10 and b equal to 20 I am taking. Here I am comparing the two values, a less than or equal to b. A less than or equal to b, here I am comparing. So 10 less than or equal to 20. In this case, The 10 is less than or equal to 20. It is right or wrong? Here 10 is less than or equal to 20. It will show true or false. It will show true. Why? Because here 10 it is satisfying the less than symbol. Is satisfying the less than symbol. For example, if I replace this 10 into 20 means this 10 I am replacing to 20. Here I am checking the condition. Here I am checking the condition 20. Here I am checking the condition 20. 20 less than or equal to 20. 20 less than or equal to 20. In this case, what output we will get here? In this case also, we will get output as true. Output as true. Why? Because it is satisfying the second condition, it is satisfying. So, it will give output as a true. I hope you understand greater than, less than, and greater than or equal to and less than or equal to. Coming to double equal to. For example, if I take A equal to 10 and B equal to 20, here I am comparing the two values A double equal to B. A double equal to B. Here 10 double equal to 20. In this case, the both values are different. These two values are not equal. These two values are different. So, in this case, it will show output as a false. Output as a false, it will show. For example, if I replace this 10 to 20, I am replacing, and again I am checking 20 double equal to 20 double equal to 20. Here what it is? Here it will show output as a true. Why? Because these two values are equal. I am comparing these two values by using these symbols. This is called relational operator. This is called relational operator. Here here I will explain you the difference between single equal to and double equal to. Here I will explain you the difference between single equal to and double equal to. Here single equal to means we are assigning the value to the variable. We are assigning, for example, if you take A, we are assigning the 10. Here I taken A equal to 10 means I am assigning the value 10 to the variable A. I am assigning the value 10 to the variable A. In this case, double equal to means it will comparing, it will checking the condition. A suppose A equal to double equal to B, 10 double equal to 10. Here it is checking the condition. Here it is checking whether both values are equal or not. In this case, I am assigning the value. I am storing the value into the variable. But in this case, I am checking the condition whether the both numbers are equal or not. This is the difference between single equal to and double equal to. I hope you understand what is single equal to and what is double equal to. And coming to another symbol here, not equal to. Coming to this not equal to means it is opposite to the double equal to. It is opposite to the double equal to. For example, here I taken A equal to 10 and here I taken mm, B equal to 20. Here I am checking the comparing these two variables A not equal to B. In this case, guys, you say in this case what output it will get, what output we will get here. In this case, we will get output as a true. Why? Because here 10 not equal to 20. Not equal to 20, guys. Here 10 is not equal to 20. For example, if I replace this 20 to 10, if I replace this 20 to 10, here 10 not equal to 10 means, in this case, what output we will get? We will get output as false. We will get output as false. Why? Because means in this case the both values are same, but we are using not equal to operator symbol, so it will give output as a false, guys. It will give output as a false. I hope you understand. I hope you understand that uh, you understand greater than, less than, greater than or equal to, less than or equal to, double equal to, and not equal to. Now, if we move to our ideally means, if we move to our ideally, here I am taking A equal to 10 and B equal to 5. I, I am printing the value A greater than B or not. A greater than B or not. Here I am executing the program. See guys, here it is showing true. For example, For example, if I take A equal to 20, A equal to 20 and B equal to 10, um, A, A less than B, what it is showing? False it is showing. Suppose A greater than B, it will show true. A is greater than B. For example, if I take X equal to 10 and y equal to 20, I am checking the condition x greater than or equal to y, x greater than or equal to y. In this case also it is showing output as a false. Suppose if I type y greater than or equal to x means here it is showing output as a true. Why? Because here the y is greater than equal to 10. Here it is satisfying the greater than symbol. And for example, again if I take a equal to 10 and b equal to and b equal to 10. I am checking the condition a double equal to b. A double equal to b. Here also it is showing output as a true. And a, suppose if I check the condition that a not equal to b means here it is showing false. Why? Because these two are equal, right? These two are equal, that it is shown here. But we are saying that A not equal to B, we are saying, but system saying that no, it is equal, but you are typing the not equal to symbol, but it is equal. So it is showing output as a false. This is about relational operator, guys. If you want to check the numbers greater than or equal to, if we want to check the conditions means we go with the relational operator. Relational operator used to compare the values and it will give output as a boolean value. It will give output as a boolean value. And coming to next operator, guys, we have conditional operator. Conditional conditional operator, guys. Conditional operator, we have one more operator, it is we have conditional operator. Coming to conditional operator, conditional operator um, used to used to create condition expressions used to create condition expression. This expression return value based on the test condition. This expression return values return value based on the test condition. For example, if you want to check, if you want to check, yeah, for example, yeah, in this case, we have um, if statement, if condition. We have if statement, guys, if statement. Here, condition operator means it is this operator used to create a condition expression. Suppose if you want to check any conditions, then we go with if statement. Then we go with if statement. Based on this if statement, we can perform the test condition. We can perform the test condition. Here the syntax is here the syntax is mm, if condition if condition if condition in python this colon we call it as indentation. Based on the indentation, we can create block of the code. After typing a indentation, it will take four spaces, 1 2 3 4, and it will start from the here. It will start the lines of code from the here. The lines of the code from the here. All these three lines, whatever how many lines you wrote in this if condition, these statements belongs to this if condition only. If you want to come out from this condition and if you want to print anything means you have to start from here onwards. You have to start from here onwards. You have to start. If you start from here onwards means it comes under if statement. It comes under if condition. This if statement is used to create the condition expressions. Based on this condition expression, we can perform the test conditions. We can perform the test condition. Suppose if the test is a fail, if the test is a fail, we have one more statement called else statement. This statement we call it as, see, if we say if we talk normally means if we say simply this if statement is nothing but true, this else statement is nothing but false. If you want to check whether it is true or false, you go with it, if condition. Suppose if it is true, it will execute these lines. Suppose if it is false, it will execute these lines. The syntax of else statement is also syntax of here the syntax is here the syntax is else statement, else condition. Here here we have to write lines. Here we have to write these are the statements. These are the statement, and if we come to this, we have to write statements. These are the statements. This is about conditional operator. Now, now I will explain you one code. Then you can understand the what is the relational operator and conditional operator. You can get more. You will get more idea about this operator if you If you listen this example, I will explain you on one example. The example is write a program to find a person is eligible for vote or not. See guys, here what I am saying is write a program to find person is eligible for a vote or not. We are checking a person is eligible for vote or not. So suppose for example, guys, uh, how- mm, if a person is eligible for vote means how many years he have to cross? He have to be greater than 18, greater than or 18, or greater than or equal to 18. He have to must be his age greater than or greater than 18 or greater than or equal to 18. Suppose if he is, for example, suppose my age is 17 means my age is 17 means this person is not eligible for vote. Suppose if his age is 20 means yeah, he is eligible for vote. Suppose if his age is 18 means he is also eligible for vote. Why? Because here I am using greater than or equal to. Either it may be greater than or it may be equal. He is eligible. Suppose if it is not satisfied this condition means it will give output as he is not eligible for the vote. This is what I am performing now. Here I will write a code. See guys, if I want to check a person is eligible for vote or not means I have to give input as two inputs I have to give. One is name I have to give. One is name I have to give. One is age I have to give. This person age I am checking whether he is eligible for vote or not. See guys, here I am taking the name as a variable and I am inputting one name, enter name. See guys, by default, input function, by default input function, it read, it reads output, it reads a string value. It reads. Suppose if I type Python, if I input a Python means it will treat it as a string, guys. I already explained you in previous videos. It will treat it as a Python. It will treat it as a Python. This is the input I am providing. Name input. I need name as a string. So I am performing. I no need to convert any into function. Next, I am taking um, age as a one variable. I am entering the age. I have to input the age. So I am enter age. Enter age. Here in this case, I am using int function. Why? Because age is nothing but integer values. If you want to perform any mathematical operations, the integer, it won't be string, integer value we need. So I am converting this input string to integer value. And here I am checking that here I am checking that result equal to result equal to I have to check the expression. I have to check the expression eligible eligible for vote eligible for vote not for eligible to vote if 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 is nothing but here I am performing the conditional operator. This is if condition. I am checking that age is greater than or equal to it. If if age if age greater than or equal to 18, if age greater than or equal to 18, suppose suppose if age greater than or equal to 18, it will execute this statement. It will execute this statement. It will execute this statement. I have to keep it in strings. Why? Because it is a statement, right? We need to print this one. We need to print this statement sub if age is greater than or equal to 18. For example, if age greater than or not equal to 18 means I have to print else statement, else else not eligible, not eligible for vote. See guys, here Here I am checking the conditions. Here, this is the test conditions, guys. This comes under conditional operator. This comes under conditional operator. And this greater than or equal to comes under relational operators. Relational operator. Here I am checking the conditions. Here I am checking the condition. If the age greater than or equal to 18 means I have to print eligible to vote. I have to print eligible to vote. For example, if it is false, for example, the given age is not greater than or equal to 18. For example, if it is false, means I have to print not eligible for vote. This is the conditional operator syntax, guys. Here this is conditional operator syntax. Here I specified here two different syntax for each if statement one syntax and else statement one syntax I mentioned. Coming to complete conditional operator syntax, coming to conditional syntax, guys. First of all, we have to print statement if statement if test and else statement. This is the exact syntax. Um, this is the exact syntax of conditional operator, guys. Here, what is happening means, here what is happening is, suppose if this if this test is true, it will print this expression. I mean, whatever you written here, expression, instead of it will print instead of expression, instead of statement, if I write expression, it means will be a good statement. Expression, expression one, and here expression. See, guys, here, this is not a mandatory. You have to write only expression and expression. This is your wish. These are the statements. Suppose if condition is true, these are the statement. If condition is false, these are the just expressions. Whatever you want to write, you can write in this place. Suppose here I am performing the test. Here I am performing the test. This test is true means it will execute this expression. For example, if test is false means it will execute this expression. Same thing happening. Same thing happening in the code also, guys. Same thing happening here. Same thing happening here. I am check. This is the test, guys. This is a test. This is a test, guys. If this test is true, it will execute this expression. If this test is false, it will execute this expression. This example is completely related to conditional operator and relational operator. See, here only you can know, in these three words you can get to know that it is conditional, one is conditional and one is relational. Mm, Now I am executing this code. I have to print a result. I'm executing the code here. Mm, See guys, here it is asking enter a name. I am providing name as a Suresh, name as a Suresh, and age I am providing 20. See, Suresh is eligible to vote. Again, I will execute one more time and I will show you output. Here, again, I am taking Suresh as an example, and age now I am giving as 17. See, he is not eligible for vote. Why? Because the age limit test we given as greater than or equal to 18. So here he is not eligible for vote. Here in this case, he is eligible for vote, guys. This is about, this is all about what is a relational operator and what is conditional operator, guys. This is about this is one example. Write a program to find person is eligible for vote or not. This is an example for conditional operator and a relational operator. And that's all for today, guys. Tomorrow I will come up with a new video. I mean, I will explain you new operator. In this, till now we completed arithmetic operator, relational operator, conditional operator. We have logical operator, membership, and bitwise operator. I have to tell. In coming videos, I will explain you these operators, remaining operators I will explain you. That's all about in this video, guys. I hope you got what is relational operator and what is conditional operator and how was the syntax of conditional operator and how to write a program to find person is eligible or vote or not. That's all about in this video, guys. Thank you, guys. Welcome. Thank you. Thank you. And bye, guys. Bye. See you. See you.